We did have a new report out today showing the U.S. economy expanding at a faster pace than initially had been estimated. The upward revisions reflecting bigger increases in business investments. Latest figures showing an upward revision to things like investment in transportation equipment. Our money man, Doug Flynn, is here from Flynn Zito. Hello, Doug. So always good news to see the economy's growing a little faster than we thought, unless it means the Fed's not going to cut interest rates. But I don't think it's that good, is it?
No, I don't think so. And part of this has to do with the fact that last quarter, if you recall, everyone had rushed to get all their imports in before Liberation Day. And so last quarter, because of all those imports, that dropped the D part of GDP, which is the domestic part. And now without all those imports fell 30% this quarter. That means the domestic part rallied and without those imports. And so that drove up the number. So I would take the two of these together and you end up in and around a sort of 2% GDP number. So while this is good and they'll tout it, I'm really more interested in what happens next quarter without that sort of back and forth.
It's kind of an interesting situation we're in, right? Because the first quarter of the year, the economy was contracting. And there was real conversation, especially in April with all the tariff stuff, about, oh, boy, this recession is coming. And, people had odds up at 50+% of it. So that conversation's gone. And now it's just a matter of, how steady are we, I guess.
Yeah, and I think that, you're in the 2+% GDP range. So, what Trump is trying to do is drive that number. He would love nothing more to have a 3+%, get it up to 4%. That solves a lot of our problems when you have GDP growth at those kind of numbers. But we just don't run like that anymore. Now, really good news, this is driven on the backs of the consumer, and the consumer just keeps spending. So that's a good thing. But I don't know that you're going to see a number with a 3 handle on it next quarter. But if they keep putting these policies through and put more money in the folks' pockets, if you will, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I said it earlier. I was talking about it when it came out. So you can always count on us Americans to live beyond our means, which is good. We'll always give it, no matter whether we have the money or not, we'll keep spending it. Thank you, Doug. Doug Flynn there. We'll have the closing bell now.